Welcome back to another episode of Slow Life Trading, and welcome Slow Life Traders. This has been a very volatile period that we're in right now. This period of the last half of May of 2022. Anyway, what I want to tell y'all is you have to have a mental stop of where you decide to say, Uncle, that's it. I can't take no more. And when you get to that point where you can exit your trade with no regret and just say, okay, today just wasn't my day. It just lost today. When you get to the point where a trade does not affect the way you trade the next day. Now, I want to tell you, this is a hard point to get to. But when you get to the point where you can just get out of your trades at your stop at a loss, because losing, guys, as a trader is one of the hardest things to do. It's hard to accept the fact that you could be wrong. But in order to be a good trader, you have to know you're not going to win every trade. It's impossible, no matter how great the strategy is. And losing doesn't make it a bad strategy. That's part of winning. Losing the right way is part of winning. Okay? You have to know this. So when you learn to get good at taking losses and it doesn't affect your mental psyche, that's when you know you are crossing over. Because losing is part of winning. What you have to do is, and you heard me say this before, this strategy that I have is a strategy that wins. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. And it's not even you. It's just a strategy. It wins. Now, what your job is to do is to make sure that you don't have a big loss. What's a big loss? I like to cap my losses at about $300 per $5,000. Okay? Anyway, I call it a small loss. And here's what I call a small loss. When you can make up your loss in about 3 days, don't worry about it. It's good. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. But when you get to that point, pat yourself on the back, because now you are crossing over to the other side. Look at this. I used to be in the trucking business, okay? And we would be having a good week, and I'd be like, yeah, we finally getting ready to make some real money. We making some real money. All right, way to go. I am so happy. Then all of a sudden, my driver would call me and tell me he had something like a blowout on the front tire. And that right there is about a $600 or $700 deal, okay? Just one tire. Because you have to call somebody out. You don't have a spare, so they, Anyway, you have to buy another tire. But sometimes he would call me and tell me something like, the clutch is not working. So now you got to get a tow truck. Then you got to have the people to check it out. You still have your load on there. They're going to charge you extra because they got to tow the trailer. All of that stuff, okay? And I had 3 of these trucks to worry about. So know that in trading, losses happen. Learn to take a loss in stride and learn to minimize your losses. The one thing that we have in trading that you don't have in business, you can cap what your losses are. People in business wish they could do that. It's hard to do in a business, but with trading you can. And when you learn, I done said this time and time again, but I'm gonna say it again. When you learn to take a loss and keep going, that's when you know you have crossed over to becoming a professional trader. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you like what I have to say, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you're interested in joining the Slow Life Traders and learning how to become good, consistent traders where you're making consistent income month after month after month, just go to slowlifetrading.com and hey, we'll be more than happy to help you out. Anyway, until I see you on the other side, peace out.